rockers, how is everybody doing? Today is Tuesday, February 5th, 2019, and it is 7 p.m. So how is everybody doing tonight in the chat room? We have Mary from Inspired by Mary, and we've got Mindy from the Mitzi channel. So how are you two? I'm so glad you're joining me. Hopefully we'll get a few more people showing up. It's kind of cool in here, but it's been really delightful the last 2 days. It's been high in the 50s, and I think today it actually hit 60 here today. I'm not quite sure. So Mindy got the acrylic pour that I sent her that she won last week, and I have 4 more of them, so I'll be giving another one away tonight. So I hope you all had a good weekend and a good start to your week. Hello there, Irma. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us tonight. So tonight we're going to be doing Friendship Journal, and I have this this packet from Kathleen, Elliot. I'm so glad you love it, Mindy. She is from Texas. And I'm going to cover up her address. Hello there, Margie. How are you? Your keyboard is being funky, but you'll be watching and crocheting. Well, that sounds like fun. I do hope you don't have a feline hairball problem on your keyboard. I imagine that would make quite a mess of the electronics. So I hope you all are doing well. I had a very nice weekend. I went with the Rotens to go to church on Sunday night, and we went to the most precious little tiny church. It was probably maybe double the size of my studio. It was incredibly tiny, one tiny little room, and it was tucked way back in a holler back in the country, and it was just so beautiful. So that was an absolute delight. Very small congregation, obviously, because I don't think 50 people could fit in there. But we had a very wonderful evening. And tomorrow night we're going back to the church that we go to in Chilhowie, so that'll be nice. And I'm going to be making a big pot of Indian dal to take over there for dinner. They're all excited about getting to try it. So that's what I have been doing. Last week it was too cold to do anything out, and this week it's too muddy to go do anything outside. So no activities here on the farm at all. Other than just trying to avoid the mud. And so that's about it. But Rosie has been enjoying herself. She's been tied out for most of yesterday and today, and she absolutely enjoys laying there in the sunshine. So do you have to use a composition notebook for the Friendship Journal? Absolutely not, Irma. You can use any journal you want. You could use a junk journal, although I would suggest a large journal, because as you saw, I'll switch to the overhead. As you saw last week, it quickly, it really grows considerably. When you have all these little additions in here and all these little fold outs. So if you used a smallish catalog or a travel size notebook or journal, I don't think that's going to work for you. I think it has to be on the larger side. I also had a thought that if you don't have a journal, you could take yourself to Walmart and get yourself one of these Canson books that are really economical. And you could do your Friendship Journal in there. It's got a real nice sturdy cardboard cover for the cover that you can decorate, and the pages are pretty strong, And, you know, if you really love how one turned out, you could actually take it out along the perforations and frame it if you'd like. So those are additional options that you have. I'm trying to put my creeples away from last week here. But those are options for you. Again, you can use anything that you like. Anything that works for you is fine. It's certainly, there's no mandatory things, there's no rules other than, you know, don't stiff your partner and be kind. So, you made a journal out of an old calendar. That's absolutely fantastic. Hello there, squirrel. How are you? You're not late. We just started. So, yeah, you can use an old calendar. You can use anything you like, sweetheart. The reason that I went with the composition notebook was because they're dirt cheap. You can get them for like 88 cents at Walmart or for $1 at Dollar Tree. And again, I was trying to set up this swap so that it would be attainable for people that have a strict budget. Oh, you had your MRI today. Well, I hope it went well for you, squirrel. I hope it went well. So before the show, I Mod Podged 3 pages together so we'd be ready to go. So we'll see how far we get. Oh my. Oh, my apologies. All of a sudden I'm tired. You find out in the next few days? Well, that's... let us know how you're doing in the flock, squirrel, so we can all rally around for support. Okay. All right. So, what else can I say? Today is the deadline for signing up for the February swap. And I do have to say that there are 2 people that I had to boot from the flock because I found out through other people that run other groups that they had stiffed people on the other groups. And it turns out, yep, they stiffed people here too in the flock. I'm not going to mention names, but I did boot 2 people out of the group. So it's really, really, really important to me, people, that if you're... Hello, Malia, how are you? If your swap partner does not fulfill the swap, number 1, please reach out and try and contact them. If you get nowhere and they don't respond and you don't get anything, please let me know. This way I can, you know, prevent them from signing up again. Or if I, you know, find out that they're really, you know, really leaving a lot of destruction in their path, I can boot them from the group. And that is a bootable offense, I have to say, because the whole purpose of this swap is not to gain a bunch of craft supplies. It's to make new friends. Okay, so that's the whole point behind the swap. And today is the last day to sign up. So if you're going to sign up, please hurry to do so. Do it right now. I will happily wait. Because I don't have very many people signed up. It's going to be a struggle to make matches. Because the same people sign, you know, the same core people sign up every month without fail. And while that's fantastic, eventually I run out of people that I can set you up with. Because it's the same group of people month after month after month. So we need to get some new blood in here. And we need to get... Squirrel, not to worry. Not to worry. I never thought that. Don't you worry about anything. You just take care of yourself. And that's you know, that's all I care about. That you and Spanky are healthy and, you know, that's fine. That's fine. No problem. But I do have to say, we need some new blood. The same core folks are always signing up, and I have run out of matches to do. So you're going to start getting the same people repeatedly, and then it's, you know, it's not really, that's not the whole point behind the swap. The whole point behind the swap was to meet new people that are members of the flock and to make new friends. So if you know folks that would like to sign up, please ask them to join the flock. Please ask them to sign up for the swap. I will hold the sign up form opened until I get up tomorrow morning. The swap parameters are this. You send an envelope to your partner, and that envelope can include, it can be a small business sized envelope. It can be a greeting card size envelope. It can be one of these 6x9 jobs. It could be, you know, an entire priority mail flat rate bucket if you want. I'll get to you in a second, Irma. In that packet, there can be things about you, about what, you know, maybe where you're from, a map from your area, some brochures from local tourist attractions. It could be, and then it could be magazine pictures. It can be creeple parts. It could be scraps of lace or fabric or ribbon or yarn. It could be charms. It could be stickers. It could be painty papers. So, and again, you don't have to send, you know, you don't have to send a crate load of stuff. A simple envelope is all you need, and I've filled out those envelopes before on the show so you can see what kind of things we send each other. It doesn't have to be a lot. This was meant to include everybody, even if you're on a crafting budget, okay? So if you get a huge envelope stuffed with goodies, don't feel bad that you did not reciprocate in kind. Because maybe you don't have that much of a craft supplies. Maybe you don't have a lot of painty papers or other items to send, or you're on a strict budget. The minimum for the swap is a business-sized envelope with, again, painty papers, lace scraps, fabric scraps, ribbon, yarn, magazine pictures, creeple parts, a map, pattern paper, ephemera, wallpaper scraps, just, you know, whatever you've got available, whatever you can spare. And you send that, and decorate the envelope, for heaven's sakes, because the envelope becomes a big part of your journal page, okay? So your journal page should use whatever you feel you can fit on there out of this. And if there's extras left over, feel free to use them any way you would like. There is no requirement that you post a photo of your page to the group, but it's a nice thing to do. That way folks can see how you use their things. And again, this is also meant to become an address book. Okay, so in here I have her address label. This is Melon. Mary Ellen. So I have her address label in here. So it's a friendship journal. So you can go back over the year and just go through all these lovely things that they sent. And it's just, you know, it brings joy to your heart. And, you know, you got to learn a little bit about your partner. If you like to write notes or include greeting cards, you can. It's not a requirement, but it's a nice touch. I am not a note writer. I'm not a letter writer. If I have to pick up a pen, it probably will never happen. You know, and I figure most folks get to know me by watching my videos anyway, so I don't include notes in mine, but you certainly can. Again, this is about making new friends and meeting your fellow flockers. Okay, so that's what it's about. And you don't have to do a 2-page spread. You don't, you know, And again, you don't have to post a photo, but it's a nice touch. And being that this is about making friends, as soon as the assignments get put on the flock, please feel free to reach out to your swap partner and introduce yourself, because again, we're here to make friends. So that's what the swap is all about. And again, if you have a house full of craft supplies and you are exceedingly generous and you want to send a boatload of stuff to your partner, that's perfectly fine. Just understand that maybe your partner doesn't have a lot of craft supplies and they may not return in kind, okay? So don't feel let down. Don't say, well, I sent her a bucket load and she sent me an envelope. Because it's not about... see, it is. It's a lot of fun. You get to learn a lot about the people that sent you the stuff. And, again, it's to make friends. So, but again, I am having problems because I'm running out of new matches to make. So I encourage you to please sign up. Her, him, Melissa. Yeah, you do. You get to learn a lot about her or him. Yes, you do. He or she. Because we do have some guys in the group, and they are extremely talented. You don't need more stuff. So, again, I mean, that's what it all boils down to. So, now Irma asked me a question, so I have to scroll back up and look for it. So just give me 1 second. You have another question. I got a new camera for going live. It works fine, but when I go on YouTube, it shows a mirror image. How do I fix this? You should have downloaded some software for your Logitech camera. Let's see, it's a Logitech C615. I'm not familiar with that model. I have the C922 and the 930. My 930 has given up the ghost. It doesn't show smoothly. It's very jerky. So I only use the C922, and there is software for it, but I don't use the software. But if it's showing a mirror, you should be able to fix that in the software. If not, you should be able to fix that in your streaming software, whatever that is. I happen to use OBS, Open Broadcast, whatever it is, OBS Studio. Open Broadcast System Studio. So that's what I use. I don't use Google Hangouts. Google Hangouts, there are some options if that's what you're using. Whether or not they're going to work for you as far as reversing your camera, I don't know. And Squirrel has the C920 camera. Okay. Let me scroll through back here. Oh, good. Mindy should be able to do it the next month. Hello, Jan. How are you, sweetheart? Mine does the mirror image on my camera, but it doesn't do the mirror on the viewer's end. Hi, Connie. How are you? Hi, Melon. How are you? I love just about being able to share something I love or something I made in order to make friends. See, that's what it's all about, Melon. Hi, Linda. How are you? Let's see who else came in. Malia, Connie, Melon, Linda. I think I got everybody. Jan, I got her. I think I'm all caught up. So that's what the swap is all about. There's more information on the flock. If you look in the files. You're alive? Well, I'm glad you're on this side of the dirt, Linda, that's for sure. I think I'm over my cold. I still have congestion and coughing a little bit in the morning, but otherwise, I seem like I've gotten over it. So that's good. I hope everybody else who had the crud is over it. Your head is pounding? Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that, Malia. Okay. So, anyway. Okay. So that's basically it. You can go over to the flock and join if you like. Mr. Nightbot periodically dumps the link to the flock in the chat room. And go on over there and ask to join. Answer the questions so I know you're not just trying to steal information or whatever. But I do have to... Oh, poor Connie has a sinus infection. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Linda's all snot and sorrow. Oh, boy. Malia's kids are getting over the plague. Yeah. That's the problem with kids, boy. They bring all sorts of stuff home. Hello, Lori. How are you, my love? I hope you're doing well. Mr. Dinky Doo is fine. Rosie is right here. She is fine. And it has been beautiful the last 2 days. I've been very, very blessed. It's been beautiful weather here last 2 days. Unfortunately, the ground is mud, so I can't do anything outside. If I go off the driveway, I start getting stuck in mud. So the poor tractor is sitting forlornly and lonely in the darkened garage because I can't take it out. It weighs a lot more than my truck and would definitely sink in the mud. And Squirrel is in mud and muck there too. Hi, Mary. How are you? It is a big mess. You're cold, but not above zero for a few days now. Oh, and lots of snow. Oh, Lori, I'm so sorry. That jet stream. I mean, did you see the jet stream? Hi, Kathleen. I'm doing your envelope tonight. That jet stream. It was bringing snow into California and then dropping. I don't know. It was really strange. It made a big dip. So it was freezing in Texas, and then it drew the Gulf air up on us. Hi, Joyce. How are you, sweetheart? Yep, Malia's all muddy too. Yep. It'll be gone in a week, and then it'll be in the 20s and 30s. Yeah. So anyway. So that's it for me, I guess. Nothing else interesting around here that's going on. Hello, Cindy. How are you? All right. So rather than staring at this blank page, let's open up Kathleen's envelope and take a look. So I was saying to folks that came in earlier. If you have not signed up for the friendship swap yet, please do so. I'm running out of people to make matches with because I have the same core people that sign up every month, and I'm to the point where they probably have already swapped with each other. So I need new blood. Or the swap is going to die, sadly. And again, folks, if your partner does not follow through, please let me know. No, this is for February. The sign up for February closes. It's supposed to close. Hi, Kim. How are you? It was supposed to close today, and I'm going to let it run until tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's February. Yeah. Well, I do know one thing, Irma. YouTube has changed the system a little bit. They actually seem to know when you're using a camera that would reverse the image. So like a webcam or the front facing camera of your phone. They seem to know that now, and they reverse it. So try it on YouTube. You can try a private live stream that only you can see, and then you should and that will let you know if YouTube recognizes your camera and reverses it for you. So give that a try. You found, oh, well, that's good, Melon. Melon had a lot of fun doing her swap, friendship swap. So that's good. So like I said, guys, sign up, please, please, please. Because like I said, I'm running out of peoples, and I would really like to keep this swap going because it is fun. So this is from Kathleen. Sure, and I'm going to slice this down one side because it's like my favorite colors, you know, pink and orange. And I like barcodes. I don't know why. I like them. Oh, Squirrel loves Nintendo. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. So I'm just going to slice and dice this down one side here. Come on. There we go. Cut down this end. Talking about old school games. I liked Leisure Suit Larry. I liked it because you got to make him walk around and look all over the place and do all sorts of fun things. So we'll use this. We'll see what else is in the envelope. This might look familiar. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. Kathleen, that is stunning. Look. Oh, wow. That is really cool. Wow, wow, wow. So I'm guessing that Kathleen did this on YouTube. That is really cool. Here is another one. Check this out. I like that. Welcome to Texarkana. I like that. These are gorgeous. Hello, Lana. How are you? All right. Well, let me know, Irma. And guys, you know, I do have to tell you, I have bounced 2 people from the flock because I learned that they had stranded some swap partners on other groups, and they had stranded a couple of people on my group. So I determined that, you know, they were not in the swap for the right reasons, and I bounced them from the group. It's not about collecting craft supplies from other people. You know, the motto of the swap is no broken hearts. So please do communicate with your partners, and if you run into a problem, for heaven's sakes, just let them know. You know, everybody has life. They've all had to deal with it. Hello there, Sandra. How are you? Sandra's beating heart is in the house. Snail mail, yeah. Well, I mean, if you have issues with your mail, you know, it's understandable. You know, there's going to be delays. But I just really hate to hear that people, you know, have ditched. Yeah. Definitely let me know, Malia, because I got rid of 2 people this month for that very reason. They stiffed people. So, and I'm sorry, but there's no excuse for that. You know, even if it's unintentional and they want so much to participate in all these swaps, and then they get overwhelmed. You know, so even if it was unintentional, I'm just, you know, It's not okay in my book. Don't stiff people. That's stealing and it's mean. Hi, Carlana. Oh, you're going to do a swap with us next month. That's good. Okay. All right, so let's see what else we have here. We have a lovely little card. Like I said, if you write cards, you know, that's fine. I'm not a card person. I have not sent a greeting card in probably 30 years. Because I don't do that. And I'm not going to read this because it might be personal. I will read this later, sweetheart, but thank you very much. Here is a cute doily that she's wrapped goodies in. And look at these. Oh, these are great. And see, little scraps of lace. See? You know, if you go to the thrift store and get one doily, you can cut that up, and if you don't want it to ravel, you could spray it with some glue. You know, or you just could dab the ends in something called fray check, which is for fabric. But you could cut up one doily that you get at the thrift store and include it in like 10 different packets. It does suck, Squirrel. It really does. It kind of takes... Oh, goodbye, Linda. It really just takes the wind out of my sails, you know. It's just... Don't be mean, you know. Okay, well, hello to you too, Spanky. So we have a little bit of lace. We have some... And that's something else you can make. If you like to make embellishments and clusters... And, you know, the decorated paper clips, those things you can send as well. Here are some beautiful die cuts. And this is a pocket. And the pocket is made, let me zoom in for you. The pocket is made out of book text. Seeing it? And that's fantastic, Kathleen, because that way dummies like me can actually figure out how you made that. So she took a square of book text and folded it on the diagonal and then folded these under. And then you have an instant pocket. And there are all sorts of goodies. Look at that. So if you like to make clusters, and you can go check out Mary's Inspired Art by Mary. She makes lots of clusters. Lana had to chase her dog. She snatched some lace. You go to the flock, Lana, and it's the top. It's one of the pinned posts at the very top. It has a big watercolored feather on the top of the document. Yep, Lizzie also. Lizzie makes lots of clusters. So there's that. And here's some more die cuts. And here's a fortune, a Chinese fortune. See, do your work with your whole heart and you will succeed. So that's something else you can include. And that can go in there. And we have some little bits. Here's another cluster. That's pretty. We can put that in there for now. And we have little bits of ephemera. This says celebrating everything on it. That's sweet. And this is a piece of, what do you call it? Scrapbook paper. Yeah, hold on. I will grab the link for you. Cindy, just give me 1 second, please. Seriously. All right, so now I seem to have someone vicious in the group. And I don't know who it is, but they reported content in the group. So I'm not happy. Now I've got somebody attacking me. Hang on 1 second. Here is the link. Cindy, you are a member of the flock, yes? Somebody reported content in the group. I have an alert here. That link is to the Google form. What does that mean? Well, let me click on it and find out. I don't know why this was reported. Yeah, all right, I'm deleting it. There's no telling what transpired there. I'm not going to show it on air. I don't know what it was all about. Someone posted something and it got reported. So at least it's not a strike on me or the group, just some content. Somebody said something about somebody else. I don't know. So I don't know if it's a piss and match between people or what. So here is another piece of, this looks like maybe like planner paper. It's two-sided. It's really cool. And here, look at this. It's a Scooby-Doo stamp. That's awesome. I like Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Exactly. We just want to have fun, right, Mindy? That is, I love Scooby-Doo. Ruh-roh. Oh, wow. This is cool, Kathleen. Oh, man alive. I love that. See, so you can send little die cuts if you have a die cutter. That's awesome, boy. That's definitely going on. That's going, look at that. That matches the envelope perfectly. Was somebody bored? I really don't know. I'm not really sure, but I thought they were, doing something towards me, but they weren't. So, and here is a cute, adorable little die cut heart. I like that. See, this is perfect. Like I said, it's not an overwhelming amount of goodies. It's perfect for a spread and a journal. Here's some little, what do you call it? Steampunk stuff. Why are you confused, Kim? Did I confuse you? I'm sorry. Hi, Spank. How are you, my love? Oh, look at this. Oh, Kathleen. Oh, that's cool. Look at this dangle. Isn't that beautiful? Check that out, guys. Has a little lobster claw clasp at the top. And these are, what are they called? Eyelash yarns. And they have been wired on here with sequins and some copper wire. Oh, it's a paper clip. I see a paper clip in the background now. And this beautiful little angel. Isn't that beautiful? I love that color. Oh, that color is gorgeous. Check out that color. My hands are dirty. I was working on my giant letter B. Trying to, there you go. There's the color. That's pretty. Oh, I like that. I could put that on my altered book. Isn't that awesome? I love that. And we're still not done yet. I don't know why you thought this was boring, Kathleen. It's fantastic. Look at this. This is really cool. And I'm trying. Oh, okay, there's a paper clip on here. There we go. Okay. So this is a giant, what do you call it? Cluster. That's what they call it. You've never had a swap before? Cindy, are you a member of the flock? Almost looks like fly fit. Yes, it does, right? Isn't that cool? So Cindy, I think you're a member of the flock. It's like I said, you thought so. Let me check. I'll check for you. Because I think you are a member. Let me just check. Yes, you are. You joined about 2 months ago. So if you'd like to join the swap, you certainly can. Connie, don't feel that way. Never feel that way, Connie. I mean, the base requirement is a business-sized envelope. But, you know, if you have a low craft budget, then you send what you can. Painty papers are easy to do. You can do them on copy paper or junk mail. So never feel that way. You know, this is mostly about making new friends and making, you know, a fun, you know, art journal / address book / friendship journal. So that's what it's all about. It's not about the amount of goods that you send. It's about the connection with another person. What did Mindy say? If I knew fishing squirrel, I would look like it. Okay. Google fly fishing, yeah. Ooh, pearlescent colors. Oh, I love those. I do like pearlescent paints. And these are fun. This is actually a paint chip. I love me some paint chips. Good night, Joyce, sweetheart. Feel better. So yeah, I mean, paint chips are lots and lots and lots of fun. And this is a piece of like ribbon or actually like spackle tape. And here's some more die cut clusters. This is really cool. Very, very cool. And oh, look at that. Isn't that a beautiful envelope? Wow. That is spectacular. Let's see. Oh, wow. What's this? Oh, Kathleen, what? Are these playing cards? Joker? Ace of Hearts? Isn't that cool? Oh, I like that. I've never seen cards like that. That's really cool. So you cannot see. That's side 1. And that's side 2. Isn't that... I've never seen playing cards like that. I think that's the coolest thing. And here is side 1 and side 2. That is epic. I love those. I can imagine they'd be kind of tough on the eyes after about, you know, I don't know, a few beers at the poker table or whatever it is that they drink at the poker tables. But that's cool. Those are epic. Those will not get glued down, I can tell you right now. They may get punched and put on a doodah. Those are cool. And here is some book text. So that's real cool. And here is some words. Diary of a Busy Mess. Well, that's definitely me. And here's some painty papers. Man, that's beautiful. That is pretty, Kathleen. And here is what, a ATC? I don't know if it's supposed to be stuck. Oh, there we go. Here is a beautiful ATC to put in my collection. Actually, I'll probably keep it right in here. And this is another pocket. Isn't that cool? And it's embossed, too. Oh, and she's even put double-sided tape on there. That's cool. Very neat. You did that with Spanky on one of her mixed medias. And oh, I love this guy. I have several of him. I love him. He's cool. He's a paint chip. And here is another scrap of lace. That's perfect. Oh, I like this. Life's Simple Pleasures. Yep, I love that. Listening to the wind rustle through the trees in a forest. Yeah, seeing a movie for the bargain matinee price. Yeah. Yep, eating a ripe peach, huh? These are great. I love these. Yes, Spanky's mixed media mashups are lots of fun. All right, and we have this big doily. So now I have to think about what I want to do with all of these goodies. You'd like to know how to fold, oh, this pocket. I'm trying to figure that out by looking at it. This is folded over and glued down. And I think this is also folded. I don't think they are. Oh, maybe they are. Kathleen, you'll have to let us know how you did this. Oh, Mary and Dee Dee taught you how to do these? These are really cool. This is a folded triangle. This is a folded triangle. This is a folded triangle. And this is folded over as well. And I don't know if they are glued at the edge or no, they don't appear to be glued. Oh, this is glued here. So I'm not exactly sure how that goes together, but that's really neat. I like it. Okay. Yeah, I love to look at these types of things and see how people put them together. Last month's Melon, all those books that Melon sent, those were really cool. Alrighty. A square folded in different lengths. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we're going to do with these. This is just, this is epic. That is really pretty. I like that. Now, if I put them together like this, that way we can enjoy both of them. Put me with Kathleen? Well, you're right here, Melon. You are right here. So you're going to go right next door to Kathleen. And I'm wondering how to go about doing this. Oh, I know, Kim. Yeah, I don't have enough hours in the day to watch all the tutorials and crafty videos you want. Yeah. I'm right there with you. All right. See, this is my problem. These are too pretty for me to cut. This one I can trim down because it's a copy. And this is a copy of a mixed media that she did. And that's something else that you can send. You know, if you did a mixed media mashup and you really like the way the page came out, you know, throw it on your copier and, you know, print it out. So that, you know, I can trim down the white parts. But I can't bring myself to cut this. Because that's just so pretty. So I don't know how to fold it. Yeah. Well, I want to put it, I want to keep it in the journal. But I don't think I got it in me to glue them down. I just don't know. I always have this dilemma. So I might make, you know, an internal page. But I do think I'd like to glue this down. And this is going to have to come off. Yep, you can photocopy it. Okay. So I think that that's going to go down. Maybe I can just kind of center it as the background. Oh, I always struggle with this. I always struggle. Put that there. I don't use a lot of brain power in these things, and I should. The only thing my brain says is, you know, you have to preserve whatever they sent. You have to put it down. Like, there's nothing pretty on the back of this, so I don't feel bad about gluing it down. But I have no imagination when it comes to doing this. I just kind of fake my way through it. As they say, fake it till you make it. Zoom back out. My apologies. I'm sorry. Okay. So that will glue down there. Oh man. I just like the color. It's pretty. Okay. Okay, that is glued. Well, no, it's not glued down. Keeps popping back up. Let's get that dried. Okay. Bring out the old heat cannon. Ah, it's thermal. Isn't that cool? See, it turned black. Now watch this. It should change back again. There we go. Isn't that cool? I love thermal paper. All right, I think that's, oh, it's not. It's loose up top. Can't take me anywhere. Hi, Linda, how are you? Dinner done, dishes are washed, you got your coffee ready. There you go. Okay. So, my dear sweet little Kyler got her goat and the goat's baby today. Her goat that she was getting gave birth to a little boy, a little buck. So, they have to get rid of him. They're going to sell him. But now she's got a goat that will give her about 2 quarts of milk a day. Hey Kiki, how you doing? So I get to meet Bruno, the little goat, the little baby, and the mama goat tomorrow when I go over their house for dinner, and then we go to church. So that'll be fun. All right, so those are glued down. Now, let's see if I can't cut this in half. Baby goats are fun, and she was all busy last week making little clothes for the goat. But she made dresses, and this is a boy goat. So I guess it's kind of like Dinky and his pink cat carrier. Maybe the boy won't realize that he's, got the wrong color. Or that he's wearing a dress and not a pair of pants or something. There we go. So maybe we could use those as like curtains. See, I told you I have absolutely no imagination. None. So I can glue that down there and lift it up to hide things or to stack stuff on. But I've got these lovelies, and I don't know. That is just so beautiful. I can't cut that. I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. The only thing I can think of is gluing them together and then, having a secondary page. I don't know. Keep it and don't touch it. I think I have to do that. Yeah. I mean, that's beautiful. That I can't cut that up or do anything. That's going in the sacred painty papers. I have some from Spanky. I've got all sorts of... Put it in a pocket. That's a good idea, Kathleen. See, now this is beautiful, but it's a photocopy. It's not the real deal. So this I might actually be able to bring myself to making pockets out of. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. So I have these things that have to go in pockets. That's beautiful. That is stunning. That could be a little tuck spot, maybe. And I like him. He's got to go someplace. He can go over my address. Did I? Yes, Kiki, and I opened it last Thursday. I opened it and I showed everybody. And I actually used it. Let me pull out the ones that we did last week. Yeah, where did I put them? Where did I put them? I'm having a mental breakdown. Hang on a second. Seriously, what did I do with it? Wow, really? This is really making my brain hurt. How could I have lost that? I just had it. And I don't remember getting up. Oh, people, I'm losing my brains. The mixed media book. Where did I go with it? Mixed media. Where the heck did it go? Hi, Azure Muse. How are you? And I dropped that. All right. This is, oh, here it is. Wow, wow, wow. I actually used what you sent last Thursday. If you were here last Thursday, you saw me cut this guy out. He originally looked like this. So I cut the corn away and I added that. And he's going to go like that. So that was one of the ones that Kiki sent me. So we'll put him aside. And then I use this guy to make this one. You like that? So there's this guy. And then there's another one that I started. And I did that. And then I did this. And then I did these. So, I've already started using those. So I thought you'd get a kick out of that. Okay. Reminds you of Hannibal Lecter. Oh, thank you, Kiki. All right, so I want to glue him down there because I just like the color combo. Let's use some real glue. So, yeah, I mean, folks, if you want to if you got some silly looking images from a magazine, send them my way. I'll make a creeple out of them. And if you're lucky, you might win a digital version of it. The puppy cats that I did 2 weeks ago, I sent one of the weekly prizes was a digital version of that. All right, I like my little lizard guy right there. Hello, Dana, how are you? Oh, yeah, the ESPN magazine. Yeah, that's a big format. And somebody was also mentioning, and I just remembered this now, somebody was mentioning the fashion magazine W, and I've got to look that up. I think it's on Amazon, and I think I'm going to order a subscription to that. Okay, so he's down, and I need to do some other things here. Let's look at some of these big danglies. I like that. I think we're going to have to add that as a dangle, because I have a big dangle on last year's journal. And this pocket I love. And this I could actually show people how to make, because I unfolded it and figured it out. So, let's see. Let's see if I can't tie this. That's for me to keep. I think the best place for me to keep it is actually right on the journal. And I'm not going to glue it on. I'm just going to tie it on. And that way, if I find a nicer spot to display it, I will, I'll just untie it from here and add it. I have I have 2 bulletin boards to hang up. But, what do you call it? Sanjay wanted them to go into studs so they'd be strong, and I just don't know how to get them in a stud while keeping them aesthetically pleasing to, you know. So my bulletin boards are sitting there doing absolutely nothing, taking up space on the floor. All right, so we're going to leave that right there. And let's get back to this, because I'm freezing up. I'm having a spastic moment here because I want to do justice to these nice things. Your mom get guy clothing catalogs. That works. That works. Hi, Janice. How are you? You like the naked guys? Yeah. Oh, Janice, you're sending me one of the W ones? Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. That is awesome. All right, let's cut this down. And try and make it somewhat even, or as even as I can get it. And okay. Diary of a Busy Mess. I kind of like that there. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll slap some orange and pink paint around here to blend those things in. I just happen to have some orange. And actually this is color shift, and it shifts from orange to pink. Oh, how's that going, Sandra? Sandra's making a Wizard of Oz necklace for a county fair. Oh, thank you, Janice. Okay. There we go. Oh, I love this paint. Don't know if you can see it. It goes from pink to orange. And you know me, I like to paint with my fingers. Hello, your royal spudness. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us. He was stuck at work until whatever time it was. Well, hello, you bunch of PF potato chicken necks. What is a PF potato chicken neck? I am unaware of such things there, Mark. Mr. Mark. Oh, Kiki's going to send Mr. Potato a package. I hope it's not a package of mashed potatoes. Crushing up his own kind and sending them into an envelope. You got the foundation cut and the base layer stitched down. You just added the first round of beads. Okay. Uh-oh, Pixie needs to go pee. Okay. Oh, I just love this paint. I can't get enough of it. Okay. Oh, now see, the pink really shows up on the black. It's like all pink looking to me. You're going to babysit Pixie for a week when Spank goes to Florida? Oh, there you go. That should be fun. All right. At least that adds a wee bit more. Yeah, I think it needs a second coat. I'll give it a second coat. So it just doesn't look like dirty page. It looks like paint. You get more of a shift with the color with a heavier layer on also. Alrighty. So that'll be fun. Kiki's going to babysit Pixie for Spanky. That will be fun. I'm like having a wee baby in the house. Okay. All right, so that adds a wee bit more color to the page. And oh, all right. Let me give this a quick dry. So my love, Maya got herself a car. She just got her full license. So she has, she got a car. So that's nice. It's a, what do you call it? A Subaru. It's an all-wheel drive. So that's nice. It's a practical car. It's purple, but it's practical. And it has all-wheel drive, which everybody around here seems to like. Frankly, I'm not a fan of all-wheel drive. It's not the same thing as four-wheel drive. So I'm of the old school and I like four-wheel drive. And we have a big schmutz here. Okay. So I don't actually have to go to New York, guys, because I got myself a doctor down here. And he renewed my meds. I had to contact my gastro guy to get my meds from Canada renewed, but that was no problem. So that's been taken care of. So I don't have to go to New York. So I don't think I'm going to go up there. I was going to go up there Valentine's week, but I'm not going now. Don't know when I'll go up. I'm trying to convince Sanjay to come down. All right, let's put that over there. Is he a vet too? No, he's a ginger. And I don't think the ink is dry on his medical degree yet. So yeah. All right, so we have this. That's dry. We have this lovely little corner that I can glue down here. And it actually has double-sided tape on there. So that's a nice little bonus. Did you say ginger? Yes, he's a redhead. He is a ginger. I love me a ginger. Because my son is a ginger. My grandson is a ginger. Evan is a ginger. Okay. So hopefully that will stay put. Is your honey coming down to... No, we don't celebrate Valentine's Day. We're too old for that kind of thing. Sanjay does celebrate the day after Valentine's Day, because that's when all the chocolate goes on sale. Same thing with Easter. So the day after Valentine's Day, he usually gets me a piece of chocolate. Never too old. Yeah, we're not gushy romantics. He's my soulmate, and he knows I love him. So I don't need a piece of chocolate. That's when you shop too. See, yeah, cheap chocolate day. Yep. February 15th. That's the best holiday of the year. Okay. I'm very busy. I'm peeling Mod Podge off my silicone brush. It's almost as satisfying as peeling glue off your hands. Almost. All right, so we have that. And we have this down here. And now this, I would like to put right here. Oh, that fits perfect. You know what, though? I think I'm going to stick it on this end. So not too awful much is there, exposed. I like that. He's kind of poking out behind there. And this is too pretty to do anything with. So I'm just going to stick that there. And I have her beautiful ATC. It is hard to find your soulmate. It took me 3 times to get it right. And I'm very, very happy that I did. And I think I'm going to glue that piece of lace right there. I like the way it looks there. All right, let's see. Okay, so that is there. And I don't think it's going to go anywhere. And now I'm going to stick this beautiful little card. I love this little bird. That's so sweet. I think I'll stick that in the middle pocket like that. Actually, we'll stick that back here. Okay. And I'm going to need a large pocket to put these beauties in. You love any kind of chocolate, especially Reese's Cups? That's not even chocolate. I'm not a fan of milk chocolate. I love dark chocolate. You know, most folks say that tastes horrible, but I love it. I think I've had I think the 95 also, and it's fantastic. It's smooth. It's really not that bitter. I love it. I like bitter anyway. So this is by far my favorite. But I love dark chocolate. Milk chocolate I'm not a fan of. Reese's Pieces I'm not a fan of at all. Evan, he loves Reese's peanut butter cups. And something that he got me hooked on was the Sour Patch gummies. I love sweet and sour. And I mean real sour. Kind of turn your face inside out, that kind of sour. So, yeah, I like those. This is gorgeous. And I don't know. I need another pocket. And I think what I'm going to do is, can I use this as a tuck spot? No. Hello, Joy. How are you? This is an envelope? That is a money envelope. I'm not sure how it works. Make your own peanut butter cups? You don't like solid chocolates? I love dark solid chocolate. The Chinese, oh, this is a money envelope. You know, I've seen these things before, and I just think that's so cool. There are certain holidays when you're supposed to give, you know, a certain denomination of what do you call it? Money. You know, it's just a token. And the Indian thing is to always give like $20.01. Or $20.47, because that way you can say you gave them over $20. So that's an Indian thing. But these cards are so cool. These are going to have little punches and put on little tags or something. Those are really cool. So I don't want to destroy them right now. I want to just save them. And I think for now I'm just going to tuck it in here. For now, let's see. And these are cool. I don't know. It's finding the right ones that I like. I like that one. And I love that one, Listening to the Wind. All right, so I'm going to try and cut out. Is someone giving you money? Hello, Shelly. How are you? Okay, let's see. I can cut this one out. Okay, so I can put that there. And eating a ripe peach, I like that. Hello, Debbie, how are you? Oh, you're at Whataburger. I've been is that Whataburger? Is that no, that's not the no, that's not what's his name? Donnie and Danny and Wahlburgers. I'm thinking of Wahlburgers. Chicken basket with extra gravy. That sounds good. Ooh, Joy's made homemade almond joys. That's good. Hi, Judy. How are you? Wahlburgers. That's what I was thinking about. Yeah. But Whataburger. Isn't that a California thing? I don't think I've ever been there. And In-N-Out. That's also a California thing. And I think my son PJ had In-N-Out when he was in California on a job. You're making a big pot of vegetable soup with lentils? There you go. Oh, you have them in Texas. Okay. I'm making a big pot of lentils for the Rotens for dinner tomorrow. All right, so those I have used. Don't know where I'm going to put them quite yet. But I need to make a big pocket. And before I make a big pocket, I guess it's going to have to go over here. Okay. Or I don't know. I hate this because I never know how to do this. Yeah, Wahlburgers is in New York. There's one on the island we've been to. And I love the what do you call it? I like the onion rings, the strings. I love those. Those are my favorite onion rings. So I can't bring myself to glue these down. So I may cheat. And I may just tie them in. See, this is where I say I have no imagination for this stuff. Because I just don't know what to do with it. It's too pretty for me to cut up. You just had Five Guys for the first time? I love Five Guys. Use box tape and tape it to them like a tip-in. That's a good idea. Let me see if I have some packing tape. I think I do. Yep, I do. I have packing tape. Okay. Sew it in like a signature. Use box tape and tape it. Sew it like a signature, then tape it to it. My sewing machine is not plugged in at the moment. So I think what I'll do is maybe I could do this. Tape it in that way. I'll have to be creative with the taping. A tip in or a tip out is when you tape it or staple to the page and then have, yeah, I know that, yeah. So I would tape it in this way. And that way the whole thing is preserved. And then I'll put the other one on this side. Oh, she wasn't sure. Okay. Hey, Note Spinner, how are ya? Luann, how are you, sweetheart? Yeah, I've been streaming. Yeah, I've been streaming since 7. Thanks for joining us. I hope you're doing well. All right, I am going to put some tape on here. All right. Get my mouse out of the way. Okay. All right, so that tips in like that. And now I just have to be creative on how I do this for the second side. Whip stitch a ribbon on the edge to hold it. I'm not sure I'm following you, Azure Muse. Oh, I've had those before, Luann. They're really, I think you're just, yeah. It's not from the radioactivity. It's just very, very minimal. It's very, very slight. But it could set off radioactive detectors. So, yeah, you'll do good in the dark. Okay. Now, this side is going to be a little bit tricky because I have to go around items on Melon's page. So I'm going to wrap it around and then snip it here and here so I can still flip this out. There we go. So now I can still do that. And now we've got that flip out. I like that. And now I'm going to do the same thing over here. Yeah, that's wrong, Squirrel. It's not much more than an X-ray. It's very minimal. It's no big deal, but you know, basically they have to say that because if you go to a court building or you go to the airport or you go to one of those other secure locations, there may be an issue and some of their detectors may pick it up. So that's basically all it is. It's not lethal. You're not going to kill people. You're not, you know, you don't have to avoid people. It's just a little warning in case you're going to an airport or something like that. I can't go through. I get stopped when I go into the court buildings and stuff, or airports, or because I have so much metal in me. So, but I don't fly anymore anyway. If I can't drive, I don't go. You had the low dose scan too, yeah. It's no big deal. All right, so I put those there. Now, I want to take these goodies out. I should have thought about this beforehand. You've been lucky and not been picked up in a metal detector? Yeah. Yeah, I just show them the scars. You know, because I had to do jury duty and I get nailed every time. Going through the machines. And I just, you know, I said, give me the detector, and I held it up to my neck and it went off. And then I held it up to my back and it went off. And I showed them the scars. Well, don't you have a medical card? No, I don't have a medical card. Sorry. Doctor didn't think it was an issue. All right, so how can I... See, I don't think these things through. Your wings didn't develop. That's funny, Margie. She says, I never could fly. My wings didn't develop. I'm going to cut off the white edge because me and white don't get along. Oh, that's what the MRI was for, Squirrel? Okay. So, how do I want to... Is there a fancy way I can fold this? That's too wide. Yes, stop kicking Squirrel. Spanky, stop kicking Squirrel. You're going to ask for a card when you see the surgeon? Yeah. Oh, that'll be fun, Kiki. Kiki's gonna fly out to Arizona to see Linda McAllister and Penn DeLuca when they come to the U.S. I'm not going to repeat that, dear. Sorry. Yeah, they never tell you anything after, yeah. All right, so I have to figure out how to fold this. I mean, I could just, but then it's going to interfere with these. And I don't want interference. Oh, poor Spanky's laughing so hard she can't breathe. Oh. Oh, dearie, dearie me. I have such dilemmas, people. I really do. I have things to display that I'm going to... I like that there. Let's see. I would like to put that up. I like that one. Where can I put that? Yeah, that'll go right there. Hey, little C, how you doing? Oh, there goes the neighbor chugging up the driveway. Pixie bit you? That's not good. All right. I like that right there. Ooh, look at that. That really sparkles. I like sparkle. All right, what am I doing with this? Feed her and she won't bite. I mean, is there a way I can like fold that in? I just don't know how to do that. Like pop-ups and all that. I don't know. I am extremely dyslexic when it comes to this kind of stuff. I want to put this in. All right, I'm gonna cut a wee bit of this off. Please forgive me. There, I cut a little bit off. Yeah, an origami, yeah. Okay. So I think what I'll do is I'll do that like that. That's what's happening, people. That is what's happening. All right, I am going to flip this around like that. And I realized last night that I completely forgot to post the Daily Dinky yesterday. I hope you all can forgive me. I was playing word chums with Sanjay, and I just got lost in it. Okay. There. Oh, the Daily Dinky. That I have a new kitten, Luann, and his name is Dinky Doo, Mr. Dinky Doo. And I post pictures. I post pictures of him every day on Facebook, and I'm trying to do it on Instagram too. But I just, Instagram just escapes me. No, don't do that. So, I'm also posting a short Daily Dinky video. So that's what the Daily Dinky is. Okay, there we go. So that tips in like that. Ta-da! Ta-da! Can't even see the whole thing in there. Now, and I don't know why, but I think I want curtains that just get taped across the top. I have no idea why. Oh, your webcam broke? That's not good. Oh, don't do that, please. There. All right, there. Oh, you got it wet. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's funny. Irma's bird was keeping her up, preening on her all last night. Yeah, Dinky keeps me and Rosie awake most of the night. He's playing and exploring and bouncing off of us. So, yeah. I forgot the cats were basically nocturnal. All right, so don't ask me why I've done this, but I felt that it makes it look like there's curtains. I don't know. I did it, and I'm not explaining it. I'm going to do it again on the other side so it looks even. Sounds like Mark is getting overrun by cats. So they can stay as long as they bring you potatoes, right? Okay. All right, we have to take you off for a second. Very innovative. basically the brain doesn't know what else to do. So I said they kind of look like old curtains. Come on, double-sided tape. Don't fail me now. There we go. There we go. All right. We're putting you down. That's the way it goes. There. There's that curtain on that side. Now where did my little doohickey go? There it is. It would be good paper lace to trim out the solid center and then pin tuck the lace for a smaller scallop. Yeah, you could do that. It's real thin though. I think it's probably too fragile to do that. That's my guess anyway. Oh, I got dangles on the other side of the page here. From Melon's page. There we go. All right, so that goes like that. You can still pick that up and look at the lizard that's hiding there. And we have that. We have that. And now I have this cute, adorable little pocket of goodies. Oh, and I also have this wee bit of lace here. And unfortunately, I already glued that down. And that glue sticks real good. That's funny. Luann says that she used to smush catnip into a soft chair and turn her daughter's cat loose. It kept her busy for a long time. Gina, how are you? It is Gina. Don't tell me no. Last week I think I called her Jen. Hi Kathy D, how are you? Isn't this a bright and happy page? I just love this. And I did not have the heart to cut these painty papers. They're just so beautiful. So I just made little tip outs, that's all. That one tips down and that's fine. There's a wee bit of a lace curtain. And yes, I finally got it right. Okay. All right, I'm just going to leave that there for now. And I would like to put that maybe here. So I'm going to put it on the back and I'm going to put double-sided tape on it. I know that this is a great envelope and I'm just hoping that I'm doing all these beautiful things justice. Okay. There's a piece there. I have double-sided tape stuck all over me. Okay. And the top. Okay. Okay, pull that off. Don't do that. There we go. Okay. There we go. And here, where'd that little piece of lace go? No, that's not going to do it. Your fingers are not cooperating. Squirrel's fingers are not cooperating. I've opened up packages of painty papers. It's very painful to watch because I have to oogle over every single little scrap. It's quite time consuming. I love painty papers. Oh, good night, squirrel. Okay. So, that one is good. There was another one here. And I kind of like that. Although I don't want to. Oh, I Mod Podged over that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh, well, that's down there now. Oh, I can pull it off from this end. Okay. All right, don't look at her address. Don't look at her address. I kind of like that one there. I'll glue that there. Wait, is that a potato roll, Mark? You said you're on a roll. Would that be a potato roll? Kind of like that right there. Oh, good night, squirrel. Okay. And I'll put that one right there. Oh, I like that. Hi, Laura. How are you? So I've got folks here that have not been here in a while. So I want to remind you about the friendship swap over on the Flock, our Facebook group. Please head on over there and sign up for the swap. I'm running out of different matches for people. So I need more bodies in the swap. Don't do it, it's a trap. Hello, Atettle, how are you? Come on. I like this little heart. I'm going to put that right there. And I like this little Scooby-Doo. I'm going to stick him in there, and I'm going to stick these in here now. For now. I'll put that right there. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Spanky. I'm sorry. That the people that did the people that shortchanged people, they've been removed. So I'm sorry. That's why I need you all to communicate with me. If you don't get a swap from your partner, please let me know as soon as possible, so I can, you know, do something about it. And I'm going to use these gears in Squirrel's book, because he's the steampunky, and I don't think that they go with this. And I have that little piece of lace left over. And I think that's it. That's it for these pages. So we have that fold out like that, and this little fancy curtain. And these beautiful goodies in here. I like those. And then I have a curtain under here with this little critter hiding under there. And maybe, well, I don't know where to stick this guy. I guess I'll keep him over here. You didn't do it this month because you were late? Well, it's important that you mail stuff on time. You know, I give you, you know, a pretty wide window. So, all right, so there is Melon's page from last month with all those extraordinary goodies in there, and that fold out glue napkin. That's cool. And that. And then we have this week, this one from Kathleen. And I like that. I love the colors. The colors are all awesome. Let me get my date stamp going here. Okay, it is, it's not January, it's February. My God. We've already lost a whole month. How does that happen? February 5th, 2019. There we go, February 5th, 2019. And put that away. Find the cover for the Mod Podge. Oh, come on now. There we go. Okay, so there we have it. And that's my cover. You all saw me make that. Atetl, Melissa, I can't do the swap due to my traveling. That's fine, Atetl, that's fine. I need new blood. I need new people who have not participated yet to start participating, because, ouch. I'm running out of unique matches. I don't want to keep, you know, I don't want to give people the same thing over and over again. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you an update on my letter B. On how that's going, and maybe we can work on that. There's my letter B. Oh, you signed up. Good girl, Connie. Let me get the little letters that go with it. Okay. Oh, thank you, Janice. I did post the link earlier. But, you know, you can always go to the flock. It's the pinned post at the top of the group. And there's a big giant feather at the top of the document. So you know where it is. Exactly, Spanky. Yep. Yep. You get the winter depression. I'm starting to feel like I'm getting spring fever, but the problem is I can't do anything because the ground is too soft here. Oh, I'm not sure if that was on. People stopped adding to that, so I kind of left that on the wayside. I'll have to look at that file again for you, Mark. I think I started a form for it. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. But anyway, this is the bee. I'm adding some black acrylic paint to the edges. So that's kind of where I left off. And I'm going to paint my letters black. It was it was 57 here today. I was it's February. Where is all this warmth coming from? I have a feeling we're all going to have to you know, give it back at some point. It's going to get real cold again. I'm not looking forward to that. Mother Nature, I think, is like having hot flashes. She's bipolar or something. I don't know. All right, so let's put a wee bit of glue on this. Not glue, paint. This is cold paint, Melissa. All right. All right, so basically all I'm doing here is I'm just dabbing some paint on my fingers and finger painting. I'm just trying to seal the raw edges. And if a little bit comes onto the surface, I don't mind it. Kind of makes it look like it has an outline. Fine by me. It's getting nailed to a tree, so I don't really care. Oh, the State of the Union is on? I haven't, well, I'll have to watch it on the YouTubes later. I don't have television down here. And Sanjay's finally disgusted with our cable company in New York. The rates just went up again. And, you know, there's no improvement or extra benefit being given. The prices just keep skyrocketing. And they have a monopoly on the town that we're in. So it's, you know, you can't get any other TV source other than Optimum. So he finally got sick of it. I think he's going to cancel it. So we have YouTube TV now. All right. And I'm going to do the letters too. Okay. I guess I need someplace to put these to dry, don't I? I should have thought of that beforehand. You're a cable cutter? Yeah, I really, since I've been down here, I don't watch TV and I don't miss it. But, then Sanjay all of a sudden, TiVos and sends me files of TV shows that I like, and then you get hooked on watching them again. I don't, I'm not big on TV. I am stuck on a lot of network shows. I just binge watched the whole season of The Rookie because I love me some Nathan Fillion. It was 80 where you are today, and in the 20s by Thursday, yeah. All right, that's really not going to work. So I'm going to ditch the paint. I'm ditching the paint because I'm not liking how it's working. Why don't you buy a SAT cable box? Because I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm actually going to use a Sharpie to color those. Kind of like the aged look on them, though. All right. You technically you can take it with you everywhere, but I know from experience that doesn't always work. Because I live in the mountains, and you can't always get the right angle. Sometimes there's a mountain in your way. So a lot of people down here have satellite dishes, but I just don't have the desire for it. I don't need it. Anything I want to watch, I have. If I really am desperate to watch, the TV shows that I like, I can see them on any number of apps or on YouTube or whatever. I get Hulu free with my phone, with my cell phone company. So I have access to Hulu, and I have YouTube TV, and I have Netflix. So I really don't need all that. I don't need a TV, a cable. I listen to, I have a radio station here that I listen to. Oh, wow. Spanky mailed out 45 postcards today. Wow. That's cool. I'm just going to use a paint marker to paint these. And I really would love to get, I have to really go back to, what do you call it? The Goodwill website. Because I need to get myself some jewels. I would like to be able to, make these for people and cover them with, costume jewelry. So I have to go back on the Goodwill website and try and win one of those auctions. Oh, that works so much better. Let me get the bee out of here for a moment. And I need some way of holding on to these things. You didn't even have to find stamps. You found 4 books of stamps in your crafts. That's cool. In your craft supplies. Okay. Come on. So I hope Mr. Dinky isn't causing too much trouble over there at the house. Oh dear. That is so much easier than trying to paint everything. But I do need some way of holding this. You're going to have to install a Dinky Cam. Yeah. Sanjay has a Dinky Cam. He watches the dining room security camera. And he can see Dinky playing in the dining room. And we have friends up there that he works with who love cats, so he periodically brings the Dinky Cam into their offices so they can all see it. I actually forgot to post the Dinky, Daily Dinky last night. The YouTube video and the Facebook picture. Alright, there is the 7. And here is the 1. That should be easy enough to paint. So many channels and you don't watch, yeah. Really don't, like I said, down here I don't even miss it. You know, unless I have access to the shows. And then, you know, it's like, oh, well, I got to watch them now. So, but I have a radio station that I listen to in the car that's local. We have our own WKSK 93.5 The Farm, West Jefferson. Cable is just too damn expensive, and it's a monopoly. Like I said, up in New York, in the town that we're in up there, you can't get access to any other TV service. There's just no, they have a monopoly. And they block, like, Verizon Fios TV, they block that. Alright, I actually need a little bitty, I'm going to regret that because I have no way of washing it. Let's see. Let's see if I can get that in there. There we go. Now, how am I supposed to get color in there? Your husband would come I'm trying to catch up with the chat room. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not paying attention. Trying to figure out how to get paint down there and all the little crevices. Oh dear. Let's see. Let's see. My husband loves TV. Me, not so much. I don't care. Like I said, if I have it, I watch it. If I don't have it, it doesn't bother me. I used to get so hung up on watching, you know, the weekly shows, and it's not healthy. All right, there, that is. Okay. Okay, there is that. Now we just have this one. You can't afford it, it's less stressful, yeah. The Japanese channel, I've never seen that. There's a Japanese channel, huh? Ah, yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Bugger. That's not good. The marker decided to throw up all over the place. Yuck. I really don't care. I can't get into that little tiny crevice. That's fine. All right, there's my numbers. I hope I... Yes, it's probably gonna need to be replaced. What a mess. Okay. I'm standing that up in there so it doesn't leak all over the table. Yeah, leak, you ain't kidding. I just hope it comes off before tomorrow night. No. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. That's not good. Yeah. I am gonna have to soak my hands, I guess. Oh, it's coming off. It's coming off. Okay, not too bad. Get another one here and clean the surface. Yuck. Okay. Well, that color's just going to have to come off. No two ways about it. All right, so here we've got 21, 67. B. I'm going to dry off the little letters here. Do I have a sanitizer? The alcohol should help take it off. Oh, I'll have to try that. Thank you, Mark. I have some of that back at the house. Hopefully they're dry. And I see a little part here that I can see through. Okay. Do you have heat gun envy, Mark? It's not about the size of the heat gun. Is that still wet? Oh, yeah. Let's not do that then. Let's try and dry that off. It ain't about the size of the heat gun. It's about the heat. All right, there. Okay. Okay. So this is the way it's going to work. I'm going to put a 2 and a 1 and a 6 and a 7. I have a stamp cleaner, Kathy. Maybe that Emidex is in there. All right, so we know that that's going to work. So I'm just going to use some tacky glue on this. And actually, see, now I have a dilemma. Do I want to glue these down first? Because then it'll make this, the glass beads that I want to put on here to make this reflective. I do have E6000. I could use E6000. But I'm thinking should probably spread this on here first. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Maybe I'll glue these down first. Let's see. Where is my E6000? Let's see if I can find it. There it is. Better for outdoors, yeah. Okay. So, if I want that to be level there, and that there, And then kind of like that. I'm happy with that. It looks pretty much centered on the screen. Lava soap. Yeah, I don't think I have any. I don't have any lava soap. Oh dear. Oh. Having trouble getting this opened. Nope. Need me a pair of pliers. Come on. There. There we go. Okay. All right, that looks good. And that looks good. Oh, it's leaking all over the place. I have an overly excited container of glue here. All right, there. That is closed. And yep. There we go. There are our letters or numbers or whatever you want to call them. They look pretty well spaced out. Yeah, all right, I'm happy with that. Uh-oh, the meds are making you sleepy, Mary. All righty. All right, so in case you all haven't seen this before, this is Liquitex Glass Beads Medium. And if you look in here, it looks like tapioca. And the little clear spheres that you see are glass beads, and that is what makes street signs reflective. So I'm smearing that on the bee. The medium will dry clear, and you'll be left with just the what do you call it? Glass beads. And it should make this reflective at night. So, let me get this paint out of here because I don't need it. Okay. And, oh, now this has got more black ink on it. Hang on while I clean that off. Okay. That's cleared off. Yeah, so it doesn't, discolor the goop. That's a good idea. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't have running water over here at the moment. How the glass beads catch the light and reflect them back. Kind of like a water droplet. If you've ever examined a bubble or a water droplet, you see how the light bounces off the back of it. And that's exactly how this works. It captures the light and reflects it back outward. It's really quite cool. I first discovered this when I was making signs for the Coast Guard. I was tasked with redesigning and the sign at the Coast Guard station, and I wanted it to be highly reflective. Okay. All right, that's about as clean as I'm going to get my hands. And I'm like, clean this best as I can anyway. Get the crud off of it. There we go. Now it's nice and clean. There. All right. Oh, I've got E6000 strings here. All right, let's do this. Is the glue okay with the change of weather? This is going to be completely covered in exterior polyurethane. So I'm not worried about it. Most of this is house paint. Not exterior grade, but it's pretty tough. And yeah, I'm going to cover this with several coats of polyurethane. Matte medium is actually remains somewhat flexible, so it should be fine. You can hear the glass beads on the scraping off on the surface. I'm leaving a pretty heavy coat of it on. The more evenly dispersed the and better coverage that you've got of these little glass beads, the more reflective it'll be. Does that small container cover a large area? Well, I mean, it was a total of 8 ounces, and I haven't really used that much of it, so it covers quite a bit. But, I mean, if you really are looking to do this on an industrial level, like if you want to make street signs, you buy the glass beads yourself. You can buy them. I've actually seen them on Amazon. And then you add them to your paint. Street signs usually use a very strong baked on enamel. And you mix the beads in with the paint. So I'm trying to get a good even layer of glass on here. So yeah, this would cover a pretty good area. I mean, usually it's like working with those micro beads. You know, you only spot them. You know, you put a little dab of this on a project and it'll catch the light when it's dry, but you normally don't put it on the whole project. But I'm using this as a reflective agent, so I want a heavy coat. I don't know what the surface area of this letter B is, but so far I've only used, I don't know, a couple of tablespoons, if that. And you should, you know, once the medium dries, you should be able to see the paint behind it. That's a pretty heavy coat. Now I want to try, and I guess I'll have to use my fingers to get into these little areas here. I don't know, maybe I can use this a wee bit. To see. I don't know how long it's going to take for this to dry. What is this called? Here it is, guys. Liquitex glass beads. Texture gel. That's what it is. And thank you, Kathleen, for signing up. I would really hate to see this swap die, you know, because of a few bad eggs. Okay. Will this be on your house or out by the street? This is actually going to go down by my bridge. This section of the mountain is divided up into 8 pieces of property that all converge into one common driveway at the street. So people get confused when they pull in this driveway because they just don't know, you know, where to go. you know, they seem to go deaf when I start explaining to them, go straight past the White House, past the white garage, past the old rusty tractor, and head straight over my bridge. They don't seem to be capable of following those instructions. So I want to put a giant letter B down by my bridge so people know to come, you know, when they're looking for my place, they know where it is. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm not really getting a nice smooth layer of glass here. That's better. That's a mo better. That's fine, Mary, but if you can't make it to the post office, I mean, sign up closes on the 5th today, and you have until the 20th to get to the mail. So, I mean, I tried to give people as much leniency as I possibly could. But, I need to have, for administrative purposes, I need to be able to know far enough in advance if somebody ditched on their, on sending out their package, so that the receipt of this month doesn't overlap opening of sign up for next month. Because then, then I find out after the fact that somebody didn't send the package. So, I mean, I know Mary's good for it. I know that. But, I give you guys a wide enough date span to get to the post office. Surely you get mail between the 5th and the 20th. I mean, the post office will even pick stuff up during the normal delivery hours. And you don't have to send something that's so large you have to take it to the post office. There's mailboxes all over the place. At least they used to be anyway, right? All right, that is a pretty thick coat. So I'm going to try and get this. See, exactly. See, Mary, I know Mary. I know you would never ditch. You accept your responsibilities when you sign up for a swap and you carry them out. And that's what most people do. But like I said, it's only 1 or 2 people that can really ruin it for folks. So, 2 people got bounced from the group this month for failing to carry out their responsibilities. All right, I'm going to hit this with the heat gun for a little bit and see what happens. Right, international usually does take a few extra weeks, yeah. Oh, wow, Spanky, that's horrible. Yes, Luann, it's the friendship journal swap. Yes, that's what we're talking about. I can already see this reflecting. This is really cool. And I'm wondering if I go get the flashlight and turn the overhead lights off, whether or not you'll be able to see it. We can experimente. Let's see. No, that's the wrong set. Let's turn that off. Oops. It's okay, Rose. Stay put. Stay put. It's okay. Go on, lie back down. Lie back down. Stay. All right. Let's see what happens. Trying to see. It's reflecting for me. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it reflecting right there. And the little cap of the bee. See how reflective it is? I can see it, Mark. That was the wrong way. There we go. There we go. I can see it. It's very, very reflective. It's almost like a rainbow. Let's see if I can. Now, it's not dry enough for you to see it. Let me continue to dry. Okay, Spanky, good night. All right. Well, guys, this is going to have to dry. But I can already see in an area like right here where a lot of it's dry. It really is picking up the light and sending it back out. I wish there was a way for me to show it to you. I don't know if I can get... Don't know if I can get this section up to the camera. Let's see. You can see the beads. But they really send the light back out at you. So this is going to have to dry. So we've already lost quite a few people. So maybe what I'll do is I'll wait until Thursday to do the giveaway. That way there's more people here. But I do have 4 more of these. So I'll be giving away one of these I'll do it on Thursday. So there's more folks here. And hopefully this will be dry by then. And I'll have, been able to like get a photo of it at night. I may stay a little bit after I end the show and actually put on another coat in some spots. But I can already see it reflecting and it's really cool. So. All right, guys, so I'm going to get out of here tonight. If you are a flocker, please do sign up for the friendship swap this month. I'll leave the form open until the morning. If you're new to my channel, please do go ahead and hit that subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up, and please leave a kind comment down below. If you really hate the video or you really hate me, go ahead and smash that down thumb a couple of times for me if it makes you feel better. All the more power to you. All right, so and consider joining the flock over on Facebook. And so that's about it. So I will be back on Thursday to do some more creeples. And until then, you all be safe, be well, be loved. And I will talk to you at 7 o'clock on Thursday night right here on 70 Acres Studio. Good night, everybody. I love you all.